What up, everybody? Welcome to the Drop TV, hip hop's rap battle station. You know, I've been following battle rap, and it's you could say it's more like professional wrestling. You know, and the reason I say this is because of the RBE and Verb situation. Now, everybody knows that RBE booked Iron Solomon versus Verb for their Pearly Gates card, coming up. And URL automatically, dropped a bombshell on Christmas. It was a Christmas present. 7 years in the making. It's going to happen now. Verb versus Loaded Lux. That's a battle that I've been wanting to see for a long time. I'm not throwing any shade at Iron Solomon, but 9 out of 10 times people are gonna want a major battle than a preliminary battle. I'm not saying that Iron Solomon is preliminary, but compared to Loaded Lux, it is what it is. But the way it went down seems like Verb and ARP are at each other. If you haven't seen it, check out their tweets. Go on Twitter, and check the face off between the two. And I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna compare the wrestling synopsis to the rap battle. Now, RBE was given Verb mad chances. They was booking him on shows. He was pretty much, not taking real good battles in the past, but RBE put him against, Pat Stay, Jims, who he both lost to, and then they gave him Murder Mook. Now, the reason I say that they compatible to wrestling is because look at what happened with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. They was in WCW, right? They didn't have a career. Not saying that Verb didn't have a career. His career is fucking tremendous, But they were booking him. RBE was booking him. King of the Dot was booking him. URL wasn't really fucking with him as much, but RBE kept him in the relevancy. Not that saying that he wasn't, but they kept giving him battles, to keep his face out there, you know what I'm saying? So, like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash went from WCW to WWE. They build their credibility up, right? Because 9 out of 10 times we saw Verb on URL. Then they wasn't paying Verb or treating him right. He wasn't on URL as much, right? So URL is the WWE, and the rest of the rap leagues are WCW, and there was a time when WCW was kicking WWE's ass, and that's what RBE did, with the Murder Mook, the Pat Stay, and the Jims. Everybody wasn't really feeling URL's cards during the time RBE was putting out theirs, and then when they dropped that bombshell with the Outsiders, and then Hulk Hogan comes out as this surprise third man, and in WCW, same shit happened. Verb got Murder Mook, even though many people thought that he shouldn't have got him, but he got him. It was a decent battle. It wasn't like what it lived up to. Like, I thought Murder Mook was going to come out with some fire. He came out with some fire, but his shit was just long-winded, and a lot of shit that he said was over niggas' heads and couldn't grasp what he was trying to say. All aspect, Verb won that battle. Harlem nigga saying this, the truth, Verb won. And RBE was on the map, gave him, the more money, the shit to happen. So now, that was the WCW, kicking the WWE's ass, when they was 84 weeks in a row. Now, a couple of months later, URL comes out with, Loaded Lux, Verb What you gonna take? Iron Solomon, WCW, out of, or Loaded Lux, URL. I will take the Loaded Lux URL battle over Iron Solomon. Iron Solomon is a legit top tier guy, no doubt about it. But I'm gonna go with Loaded Lux. And said Verb stated that he gave the deposit back, but it messes up the entire card because now they got to reshuffle the card and the pay that was contractual to both parties, and that's gonna be fucking up everything for the card. Now nobody knows if Young Ill is gonna perform, due to the fact that Ill says St. Louis people stick together, and basically, that card is up in the air. It just is a domino effect. And just because you gave back the deposit, that doesn't mean that you did the right thing. Still, everything is up in the air now. The whole card is subject to change. And, now we got to get somebody in there at last minute. And I can understand where ARP is coming from, but, another aspect, business is business, but a contract is a legal binding document stating that either you can give back the deposit or you perform, especially. And for what it's worth, Verb stated that he gave back the deposit. And that's just that. And ARP is still on a rant, going at Verb for, not being honorable, not being loyal. A lot of fans are upset about this, and it just causes a influx about the whole rap community, rap battle community. And I just hope all that gets resolved and, basically settled, because I'm definitely for one. I would, if he was that nice, but I can understand that Verb wants to focus on Loaded Lux. That's his primary objective. Right now, that's the battle for 7 years in the making, and that's the battle that he wants. And Iron Solomon is not at that Loaded Lux level for him to just basically choose to do, that battle. I mean, many people saying that he could do Lux and Iron Solomon, but, you don't want to take that chance. I don't think he'll be 100% focused on the Iron Solomon battle. He'll probably just perform and probably choke on purpose just to get it over with. And you don't want that, because that will be looking dumb, and then that will embarrass RBE as well as Verb, and you don't want to leave a bad taste in the mouth. And, the whole situation is messed up, But anyway, you can check out their Twitter. I'll put their links in the description box, and you can check for yourself and see. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now, about the battle between ARP and Verb. I'm just saying, I hope it works out, for the best. I hope RBE comes up with a more formidable opponent for Iron Solomon, or even put somebody in last minute. I know that card is going to be, if this doesn't happen, that card is going to be weak and probably might be canceled, but they're already set, But I do agree with Verb and many others. You shouldn't have put that card out, the promotional, when you knew that Verb canceled. You shouldn't have put it out, because now it makes you look stupid, and it makes it look really nasty and dumb, because he already stated that before you even promoted that he was backing out. So, oh my God, this is a real clusterfuck. So basically, this is what happened. Wrestling and battle rap, basically the same shit, with the outsiders leaving to go to WCW, make a name for themselves, and now they returning to the WWE. Hopefully this shit doesn't blow up in his face though. But anyway, thanks for watching. This has been The Drop. I'm out of here. You know the info. Subscribe, comment, leave your opinions down below. I'm out of here.